Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Regina Young and the Boys Resource Center. So, since everybody's been asking me about the coronavirus information, I am really, really catching up. Have nothing to do. The kids are halfway asleep, and some are just like, Mom, you're watching it too much. I'm just going to lay on the couch and snore right beside you. So, if you hear some noise in the background, that's my son. So, Donald Trump is talking about the WHO, and I don't know much about them. Can't tell you much about them. But what I listened to is that he was saying that they knew about this coronavirus. I always wonder how they got coronavirus 19. Like, why are they saying it 19? Because we just found out about it really in 2020. Well, he was saying that in December of 2019, the WHO was informed about it in China, and they kind of like covered it up. Like, they hushed it up, hid it, didn't tell nobody about it. Like, they kind of like didn't say anything. So who are these people? Who are the WHO? Because if you're getting taxpayer money and your job is to report and tell us everything that's going on, that's something that y'all should have done. And if those people are not doing their job, then they need to be removed and new people need to go in. There's always somebody out there looking for a job. So therefore, I don't think that they should keep those people in. Because how he was saying, like, they knew all about this, could have saved thousands of people's lives. It would have helped a lot of people. People wouldn't be going so crazy. Grocery stores wouldn't be so empty without food and everything. In Delaware, there was times that I would go in a grocery store and there was absolutely no meat. Zero. But the funny thing is there would be no meat, but tons of vegetables and fruit. So people weren't paying attention. Everybody was going crazy over the meat. But they got to understand, whenever there is a crisis, you don't care what you're eating as long as you're eating something healthy. Me, I told my kids, hey, there's no meat. We're going to eat salad. We're going to eat fruits. We're going to eat peanut butter and jelly. We're going to eat beans. Anything to give us that protein that we need for meat, that's what we're going to do. Even the eggs were scarce. You couldn't even find eggs. But I'm sitting here and I'm looking at this TV show and I'm listening to him talk, and he talks about how the WHO knew about it the whole time. Why would you leave American citizens blindsided when you know? You knew this the whole time and didn't say anything? So when a lot of people were saying, oh, I'm going to be traveling, I'm going here, I'm going to be going there, and then it was like, hey, I can't get on the plane. Or my best friend, he was leaving to go out the country, and he was like, I can't go home. And I was like, where's home at, sweetie? And he was like, I want to go back to Uganda. He was going to Africa. And he was like, because of coronavirus, I don't think it's there because I haven't heard anything about it. I'm like, honey, coronavirus is everywhere. We're in March. I don't know any country that does not have it. And if you do, please let me know. But my thing was that there was people that knew about this a long time ago. So here our school shut it down like in March, the first week of March, I want to say, because I remember March the 17th in Delaware is when they actually started giving the kids free lunches. The schools set it all up and they started giving free lunches. Now, my kids go to Lake Forest School District, and unfortunately, Lake Forest School District is one school district that did not have funding to give the kids computers. So I started thinking everything is supposed to be on the computer for the kids. But yet this school doesn't have any money to give these kids computers. Not every parent is going to be able to have a computer. Even if they did the tablets, which are like $35, and they did them as loaners, meaning if they got damaged, the parents will have to pay for them. At least the kids will be able to get education. So there are some kids that don't have a computer at home or internet, so therefore they can't get it. Even though the internet is actually parents' fault. Because in Delaware, Comcast did it nationwide where they told everybody about the central program where you can get internet for $9.99. And right now, I think they're even waiving that. So if you have internet, your kids can get a whole bunch of stuff free and be able to learn right from home. I even do videos with my kids. Like, a lot of parents be like, well, they don't cook at school that much. Some schools still do cook. Kids need to learn how to cook, how to be able to take care of themselves. Like, I think a lot of schools are taking a lot of stuff out. The kids still really need to know, like, how to wash clothes, how to cook, how to manage money, how to pay bills. If you teach them these things now, when they get or become an adult, they won't be stealing all the time. Because they would know they need a job to make money to buy what they want in the store. It always amazes me how I'm sitting back and I'm watching stuff. I'm not a big person to watch the news a lot. And I'm not a big politic person either. So I'm not even going to lie about that and say, oh, yeah, I know so much. I don't. I only know stuff when people start questioning me or ask me questions and they go, oh, Regina, you're a nonprofit director. You should know these things, honey. You should be on top of it. But my goal is always to be out here helping people. I'm a hands-on person. So I'd rather go out here and feed the homeless, give people diapers. That's what I like to do. I like to see where I can change lives. I can't change everything in politics. But if my organization goes out here and they help and they feed someone and somebody get diapers or somebody's able to get medical care, that changes things for me. Now, I work part-time in the medical field. So I always say, hands down to all the doctors, the nurses, the ENT, the firefighters, police officers, post office people, I give them the respect. Because those people every day put their life on the line to go out here to help someone or save somebody or to do something. And right now, I ain't going to lie. Police officers are responding to too many domestic violence cases. People, we know that you're stuck at home. And you might not be stuck home with the person you're in love with anymore because you had somebody on the side, you were doing your dizzle, your husband was doing this or your wife was doing that, y'all both were creeping or one of y'all was creeping and now you got to stay home with them all day long and you can't get to who you really want to be with. Hey, it's hard. But sometimes things happen for a reason. But every time a police officer has to come out there and help you because y'all fighting, you're taking away from somebody that is really doing a crime. Like the people that are sneezing and coughing all on food in the store, contaminating it, and then the store got to shut down and clean and, throw all that food away. Come on. Like, people work with me here. Some things is just ridiculous. When you was a child, you did childish things, and as you grow up, you became an adult. So, guys, we got to get it together. We got to work together. I tell people this all the time. Regina Young and the Zyboys Resource Center, we are here for the community. We help as many people as we can when we have funding. And I tell people that. And they be like, oh, well, how do we know that these companies right now that are asking for money for coronavirus times is really helping? Let me tell you how you know. If you can go on their website and physically see them out in the community, or you hear people talking about, that's where you donate money to. I donate money to different places. I do. And not just the organization that I interact with as a director. But if I can't see where that money is going, I'm not going to donate. So, I understand why a lot of people are not helping. But at the same time, somebody's got to help. One person can't do it all. And I tell people this all the time. It takes a village to raise a child. That's why a child is born. They have a mother and a father. Because it took two to tangle to make that baby. That's why they have both. It's the same thing with a community. One person is not a community. It takes a whole bunch of people to make a community. But the fact that we live in the United States and we're not thinking about ourselves is ridiculous. Now, I have no problem with you buying stuff from other countries and all that, but don't you think it's time for y'all to start buying stuff from your own country? I always look at packages, and certain things, if it's not made in the United States, I won't buy. Now, don't get me wrong. Everybody talks about the hair pieces. Oh, ladies, if you buy the wigs and stuff, they come from other countries. Yes, they do. But you need to read about it. And right now, I know everybody sells the deal. The airplanes ain't moving the way they used to be because people don't want to get on a plane because of everything that's going on. Buses, subways, trains. Listen to me. I'm so upset about the situation. I'm finding out that they knew about this since December 19, and it's just blowing up right now in 2020. And the economy is suffering. Families are suffering. Elderly people are suffering. Kids are suffering. It doesn't make sense. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why are we allowing this? This is why it's so important for us to get out here and vote. And I'm not talking about just voting during president time. You have to vote every time. And I tries my best to do it every round. I ain't perfect, but I tries. And I want y'all to know that you really got to stay on top of your game. Read, watch, and learn. Save money as much as you can. Buy a house. Use your money wisely. Tune into the next episode of Regina Young and His iBoys. Follow us.